All right, guys. Now that we're traveling again, means that we're going to meet other stackers again. I used to do this a lot, and we're going to meet a stacker right now here in Detroit. Who can it be? Let's find out.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International stacker.
I found him, ladies and gentlemen. He's a lot more handsome than I expected. Darth Stacker, what's up? Can I show your face?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, man?
Here's my face. Surprise.
How are you doing, dude?
Good to see you, man.
Okay, I asked this to everybody. Do I look like what you imagined?
No, not at all.
What's different without giving too much away?
I don't know. Just totally not what I was expecting.
That's funny. Do you think I was gonna be taller or shorter?
I don't know, taller, bigger, larger than life.
Well, let's see if I can live up to be larger than life. Do you want to go take a walk and talk about some gold and silver?
Let's do that.
All right, let's go. All right, so I'm here with Darth Stacker.
Yeah, buddy.
And why did you pick that name?
Well, it started out as a joke with because I was in stacking stormtroopers auctions mostly.
Okay.
And I just wanted to be his boss.
That's funny. Is that really what it came from?
That's where I came from, really.
Okay.
It kind of like took off from there.
Wow. Okay.
I was Guru Mark at first.
Guru Mark. That's fun. That's totally funny. So now, and let me switch sides with you so the audio picks up better. So now you do your own auctions, yeah?
Yeah. Like every other Tuesday, basically. I throw in an extra one here and there when I can. But it's not like a money-making operation for me. It's more about social interaction, making friends, teaching people what I know about silver and gold, and learning from other people too.
Well, now that you're saying silver and gold, I kind of wanted to get into gold and silver and gold, and get your perspective on things. But first, everybody, this right here is the United States. We're in Detroit, Michigan, aka Motor City. That right there is Canada. There is a casino over there. Let me see if I can zoom in here. So we got Caesars, we got the Canadian flag flying right there, hard to see. But we're gonna walk this riverfront. We're gonna talk gold and silver, and even maybe share the secrets of gold and silver. Let's go. So what got you into stacking?
Well, like a lot of people, when I do my interviews, that's one of the questions I ask people. Like a lot of people, I got into it because my dad was into it. He was a numismatist before they even had that term. He just collected anything that was rare, anything that was silver. He had kind of a unique...
So more into silver than gold he was?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a unique way of acquiring things that I probably shouldn't discuss on camera.
Okay.
We could talk about it later.
Okay.
So
breaking kneecaps. Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
There we go.
So when he passed away, I got a third of his collection, and it sounds funny, but like I didn't want to like research into it and find out exactly what I got, because once I did that, it was kind of like, that's it for sure. He's really gone. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it just kind of sat in my closet for the longest time. And one day I just, on a whim, I just busted it open, started looking at all these pieces. I had no idea what I had. Search the internet, find out the history of all this the silver he had, mostly pre-65 stuff. I wanted to give you a gift on camera.
Oh, dang.
My dad's got me into this
Colombian half.
Yeah, Colombian Expo.
Epic, man.
So I have like probably 50 or 60 of these.
Dude, thank you.
No sweat.
Well, thank you so much, dude, for that coin. And again, I feel bad I have nothing for you.
Oh, I fully expect one of those challenge coins you were talking about for everybody. That,
okay, yeah, you will get the challenge coin once I get them. The beer flu kind of like put everything on pause with that.
Right. Like a lot of things.
Life preserver, dude. You want to take a swim?
No, I don't.
Take a swim.
It's Detroit River, man. They don't want to jump in that water.
How many bodies do you think are in that river?
Quite a few.
Probably a bunch.
Yeah.
All right, so you still stack gold and silver right now?
Yeah, probably 99% of what I got is silver.
Okay. And why do you favor silver over gold?
I think the upside for silver is higher than gold.
Yeah.
There's no industrial use for gold, or at least not as much. Check it out, the Detroit artificial bird, the rat with wings.
That's funny. Okay. So you think there's more upside potential, you're saying, in silver?
Right.
Okay.
And to me, like, the little bits of gold that I do have are small pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's more fun to have like a substantial weight. You can look at your pile, look at your stack, and say, look at everything that I got here. I don't have that much gold. It's really hard to stack if you want to appreciate a lot of weight. It's just more satisfying to hold and have that stack of silver sitting there.
He's yelling at us. He wants the silver, dude.
He's mad at me for calling him a Detroit rat.
He's like, I ain't a rat. Okay, so at what amount do you think you'd be like, all right, this stack is way too big. I need to start stacking gold. At what amount you think?
Well,
or would that ever happen?
Probably not ever happen. I have multiple saves and hiding spots in my place, so I have plenty of room to go.
What if you got to 10,000 ounces? Would you shift?
maybe at that point, 10,000 ounces would be a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, I broke 6,000 recently, finally, and yeah, man. Did you ever see that video I put out that said how silver almost put me in the hospital? When I took like 300 pounds of junk silver to the silver vacation in the hotel, and I was like lifting the suitcase and nearly broke my back. Oh my gosh. I had to go to the chiropractor and everything. It was messed up, dude.
So how's Detroit treating you?
Good, man. I'm on the search for Mrs. IS, and this could be her coming up here. I don't know. We'll see.
That's got to be your brother, right?
No, yeah, that's definitely her brother. But anyways, I've been here for a couple weeks now. 2 weeks, and I've had a great time. Gotten some, I met a viewer, and not another YouTuber, but a viewer, and he won a VIP experience to the game, to one of the last baseball games. It was against the Royals. Yeah, so Tigers versus Royals. So went and got to see a baseball game, met him. That video is coming soon, an epic video. So I did that. Met up with some other friends I have, non-stacking friends here, and planning to hit some LCSs. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time today or not, but definitely planning to hit some.
One relatively close in Grosse Pointe. It's kind of the hoity-toity area of Detroit, so premiums might be a little bit higher, but at least we can look.
Yeah, we need a coin shop like in the hood. You know what I mean? Or a pawn shop in the hood. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's plenty of pawn shops around here, but none of them got anything good. That's for sure.
I mean, might be able to find like some junk silver for like spot prices. Who knows? So you're a paramedic?
I am. I've been for 30 years. 30.
Dang, that's epic. So where do you work mostly?
What I do now is not the 911 type stuff. I take all the critical patients, the ICU patients on ventilators. Yes, the bear flu patients.
Oh, the bear flu.
From outlying hospitals, small little.
Whoa!
Nice timing. Small little tertiary facilities, and I bring them downtown to the mothership.
Okay, so you're a critical care transport paramedic. That's
right,
cool.
Right.
Awesome. And you do that in Detroit, or?
Well, like I said, we go anywhere in the state, basically.
Cool.
We've gone into Windsor, gone to Chicago, Ohio, Indiana, all over the place to pick up critical patients to bring them here, because the health system that I work for is pretty world-renowned.
Okay, cool, man. Well, that's awesome. And did you you probably started out your career in 911, or have you always worked kind of the critical care side of things?
Well, I was in the Navy at first.
Oh, thanks for your service.
Thank you. It's my honor. Then started doing the 911 stuff.
Okay.
But to be honest, if I never turn the lights and sirens on again, I'll be happy.
Yeah? You're over it?
I'm over it. Totally over it.
Now, is it true that the Loch Ness Monster's cousin could possibly be in this river?
Yes, possibly.
Oh, he said yes. Okay. I totally made that up, but it could be. I guess it's true. So what do we got over here? We got like biker madness going on. What's going on there? Do you know?
I do not know. There's a lot of biker stuff. Like, it's become fashionable nowadays to
Ride a bike.
bike around downtown Detroit.
So I want you to make a shocking prediction right now. End of the year, Do you think silver will be over 30 or under 30?
Well,
And I'm not going to hold you to this, although I am. What's your prediction?
Preface that by saying it's impossible to predict. But like, if I were going to just throw out a shot as a gamble, I would say it's going to be under 30.
Under 30, okay.
It might even be 20.
When do you think we're finally going to get our run in silver?
I don't know. That's one of the questions I was going to ask you. Like, why isn't the precious metals market doing what we've always heard it's going to do?
Well, it will. My opinion, if you look back at 2008, what happened with gold and silver to start with? They went down with the markets. But then once everyone figured out, hey, this is not just a temporary pullback in the market, we're about to get screwed, that's when all the money tries to run to safe assets. And traditionally, when you're talking about big business, hedge funds, big investors, et cetera, that's gold and silver. What I think we might see this time is I think we'll see a big flight to gold and silver, but I think we might see a younger crowd still try to dump into cryptos. I don't know. We'll see. And, for me, I consider cryptos a big gamble. I actually made a lot of money off cryptos. I got into Bitcoin when they were $400 a coin, and I got on a lot of these other coins, Ethereum and Litecoin, when they're like single digits. So I think there's opportunity there, but for me, the sure thing is gold and silver. And I'm not stacking gold and silver to be like, by the end of the year, it's going to be $55,000, or by the end of next year, it's going to be $2,500. Like, for me, I stack for retirement. That way, at the very end, if you play gold and silver over the long run, you're going to see, like we can see in history, that constant gain in value or equity, but really not. It's anti-inflationary, so it's expanding to account for all the inflated cash. So really, I look at gold and silver for a way to preserve your wealth, preserve your buying power, in your, to get to the other side. I see gold and silver as a way to secure that buying power till retirement. But the reason I do it for retirement is if anything else happens along the way, I can take advantage of it. So I still do think, although that's the way I look at them, I do think there's huge upside in silver. I think it's extremely undervalued. It's the best conductor of electricity in the world. It's used in the medical industry. It's used in water purification. It's even used in freaking yoga pants, okay? So I think there are tremendous upside opportunities for silver to come. So although I stack for retirement, I am also open to if and when we do see that run up, which I believe will occur, whatever that is, I don't know. I can tell you previously it's hit nearly 50, and the first time it hit 50, if you account for inflation, it was worth over 150 of today's dollars. So I think we easily see it get over 200, like eventually. I'll take that out, I'll pull some of that out, and I'll shift it into other assets. Maybe real estate, maybe whatever's hot at that time. But at the same time, I'm still playing around. I still have some cryptos and play around with that. I still have some other irons in the fire messing around with that. But for me, the majority of my wealth and my focus is gold and silver because it's got thousands of years of history. It's tangible. It's in your hand. And not only, my favorite thing with silver, I like to say, is even if tomorrow everyone said, we don't want to collect it, it's not worth anything as coins, screw the coins, screw everything, there's no more collector's market, which would never happen.
No, never.
We're not using it in jewelry, nothing. There's still such a huge demand now, but explosive demand in the future for silver, being the best conductor of electricity. It's used in flat screen TVs, it's used in this. There's probably some silver somewhere in that boat, because I'm sure they've done some upgrades since that thing is built in like the 18 or 1900s. But it's literally used everywhere. It's even used in missiles, okay? So as long as people are on this earth, and the more towards green technology we go, which we're going, electronic vehicles, solar panels. There's a law in California after 2022, all houses have to have solar panels. So there's extreme demand for it. So that's why I feel comfortable and like it's quote unquote, and I'm not a financial advisor, your decisions are yours and yours alone. Read my disclaimer in the description below. I believe there's explosive opportunity in the future. I'm probably at the point where I'm still stacking silver. I'm probably going to start stacking a little bit more gold to get some more exposure to gold, and just because I have so much silver. And that being said, 6,000 ounces people think is like pallets of silver, and it's not. I mean, 6,000 ounces of silver could probably fit on this. It's probably that square, probably right above that cleat. That's about 6,000 ounces of silver.
I'll take it.
If you like stacked it up. And that weighs like a ton of weight. But I don't know. That's kind of my long-winded response. Like, what do you think about that response? Is it solid? Is it not? What do you think?
Well, Mrs. Skywalker is a traditional financial advisor, and she kind of poo-poos the idea of quote unquote investing in precious metals.
Exactly.
But I convinced her a little bit. I told her she wasn't even aware, or at least like hadn't like given it a whole lot of thought that like gold and silver has never been worth zero. You invest in Kmart or Sears, that will go to go to zero. You could lose all your money in those kind of stocks. But gold and silver, it's got a 10,000-year run of having a value to it, collectability, art forms, technology, et cetera, et cetera. There's always going to be some value to it. So the idea of an investment, why do you invest? You invest because you want to get a return. So you might not make 15% on your return of what you're investing in silver, but you're going to get something back. So it is a placeholder, and that's what I use it for.
No, and I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And one of the things I like to say is if you teleported back to Roman times, okay, and you had an ounce of gold or an ounce of silver, it's still going to be worth something back then and buy you relatively what it would today. Like back then, or an ounce of silver, relatively speaking, could get you a nice toga, like sandals, a little freaking thing, take the girl out for a night on the town, and still today, an ounce of silver, if you look at that, like $1,700-$1,800, that can get you a really nice suit and shoes, all the accoutrements, a nice night on the town, an expensive thing. So, and if you look at silver, traditionally, it was about a dime of silver for a day of work, right?
Right.
So silver might actually be worth a little bit more back then than it is now. But my point is, you could go back there with gold or silver and pay for things. If you go back there with our currency, paper fiat currency, it's going to get you nothing except maybe like the witch doctors, like, oh, this is like, and start, this is from the gods, and start worshiping it or something. But you get what I'm saying?
Right, totally.
That's one of my favorite things. You go back there with some stocks, you're gonna be like, what the heck is this? You know what I mean? Dang, what's going on here? What is this? Oh, the gateway to freedom, huh? Okay.
There's a lot of nice artwork downtown in Detroit. There's plenty to see if you're willing to walk it. Right where we're at here is safe because it's the I would say industrial, but it's commercial.
Like a tourist area.
Yeah.
They want to make sure people aren't getting robbed here.
Right.
It's not good for business.
No. So it's not bad here. I wouldn't say it's. I think Chicago's got a leg up on us as far as like a nice downtown area to hang out at, and do things. But Detroit's all right.
I'm thinking we should take a turn. Let's flip back and walk kind of towards Greektown. You up for that?
Yeah, for sure.
So I was thinking about something this morning. So you guys, here in Detroit, there's an area called Greektown, and there's the Greek casino, and a bunch of like things related around the word Greek. That movie back with Russell Brand, To Get Him to the Greek. Was that a concert here in Detroit they're trying to get into?
No.
No? Okay. I was thinking that this morning. I'm like, oh, is that like the Greek theater? Is there a Greek theater?
That's a very highly underrated movie.
I loved that movie.
Yeah.
Get Him to the Greek was amazing. And when I thought about that, I'm like, man, I need to watch that movie again.
For sure.
So how old is this place you're saying?
It's about 150 years old.
150 years old. Freaking shillelagh, bro. All right.
It's a great place to hang out at St. Patrick's Day, as you can imagine. This whole area is like packed. They set out like picnic tables and stuff on the outside, have roped off, serving corned beef and cabbage, green beer,
so,
et cetera.
Is this place kind of having a resurgence, like our old dilapidated buildings being redone and opened up, or there's still a lot of vacant buildings down here?
Yes, to both.
Yeah, okay. But it's getting better or worse?
It's getting better.
Because in the past, like when it was really bad, like a lot of this stuff would have even been closed, right?
Right.
Huh.
This is like the main tourist area of Detroit called Greektown. It's got a Greektown casino, Greek-themed restaurants. Pizzapopolis is a Detroit version of Chicago pizza.
You guys, it's the sloppy crab. What goes on in there? I heard it's a massage parlor.
That's just what I was going to say. Yeah.
It's a massage. Well, dude, I mean, we're getting to the end of this video. It's been a pleasure to meet you, bro.
Great to meet you too, buddy.
Dude, I'll give you Jack to her. There,
Yeah,
that's better. Anything final to say for the viewers? How do they find you?
Look for me at Darth Stacker. You can email me, darthstacker@yahoo.com. I'm on IG and YouTube.
I heard you have an OnlyFans? No, he doesn't have an OnlyFans. Don't worry.
This face. course.
Well, dude, in my live stream, I'm like, am I gonna get kidnapped and molested in a dark cellar? The good thing is it didn't happen.
Not yet.
I think it was spectacular. I think he was in that live stream and he said that all the things were gonna happen.
Yeah.
He was like A through B or something. Should we do it, dude?
Matching tattoos.
Matching tattoos, bro?
Let's get tattoos and Morgans.
All right, man. Well, I guess this is the end of the video. I'm about to go back up in there. What are we gonna say?
Catch you on the next one.
Catch you on the next one. Woo!
One stacker on a journey